Author Salman Rushdie has been attacked at an event in New York. These are details that are just coming in at the moment. There are some pictures that people have put out of Salman Rushdie receiving some medical help after what appears that he has fallen on the ground. What exactly was the nature of this attack? We are still getting more details on that, but at the moment the information available is that author Salman Rushdie was given medical assistance after he was attacked during a lecture. This lecture was happening at in a place in New York, about a little close to the south of Buffalo is what we understand, where this attack took place. Salman Rushdie, the author whose writings had in fact led to death threats earlier on in the 1980s, he was attacked as he was delivering a lecture in Western New York. These are the details that are coming in. The Associated Press is reporting as well about this attack that has taken place. At the moment, the details that are available are that author Salman Rushdie, whose writings had led to some death threats in the 1980s, was attacked as he was about to start the lectures, what we are given to believe now. The satanic verses has been banned in Iran since 1988, as many Muslims consider it blasphemous. A year later, Iran's late leader Ayatollah Khomeini issued a fatwa calling for Rushdie's death. Now, Iran also earlier on, this is all background information at the moment. What we know is that these are the visuals of that event where he was about to start a lecture. Is what we understand at the moment. There are very sketchy details available as to what exactly happened, but from what we know is that he was on the stage about to start this lecture in Western New York when this attacker approached him, after which the only pictures available currently, some of the pictures taken by those who were sitting there to listen to him, these pictures suggest that he was immediately given medical help there on the stage. So the pictures that you're actually seeing at the moment are of people rushing to give him medical assistance there as this attack took place. The attack took place in New York while he was at an institute to deliver a lecture. These are the details coming in at the moment, and only this one visual really that has emerged. Two sets of pictures that have emerged from one of the persons who was at the moment over there to listen to the lecture. This suggests that Salman Rushdie, it appears, and we are not certain at the moment exactly what happened, what his condition was. Those details are still not available. But from what we can gather is that one can see somebody lying on the floor and medical assistance being given to that person. This was after an attempt was made on his life. That is what we understand. This attacker approached him, and this was while Salman Rushdie was about to deliver a lecture in New York. Atish Tasir is now joining us on the phone line. Atish, is there any information that you can share with us at the moment?
I have very little information. I've literally heard like 2 seconds ago. We're part of a group of writers, and we were in touch with his wife and Eliza, and I don't even know if she necessarily knows any more information right now. So it's really, really very, very sudden, very early, like to say anything actually.
Absolutely, and shocking that it can happen at a public event.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually just completely in a state of total shock, and I mean, I'm just so upset to hear this news.
I can completely understand what you're going through, Atish. It is absolutely shocking what we are witnessing at the moment, but there are no further details available, Atish, to exactly what happened, as to what his condition is at the moment. Do we know anything about that?
No, I don't think we do. I don't even think people very near to him know right now. It's just so soon, and we don't know anything about who's done it, or I mean, obviously, like there are one's mind goes in certain directions, but I don't have any hard information at the moment. I'm just in a state of complete shock. I'm sorry not to be more helpful.
No, Atish, we completely understand this is a moment when we are only getting some sketchy details of what exactly happened. We don't even know who the attacker was, and yes, it would be highly irresponsible at this juncture to make any guesses in that direction. But help us understand, Atish, was there any perceived threat immediately to Salman Rushdie? Because yes, there has been threat since the 80s when he wrote the book, but immediately was there anything that he had ever expressed?
No, none that I know of. I mean, like we see Salman pretty regularly out and about in New York. It feels like he's very at home in this environment. It's very safe. I mean, the few times I have in the past asked him if he's ever felt any threat, he's always said that he's felt none in New York. So that kind of makes it even more like, I mean, it's just the fact that it would happen in New York is just even more like just like upsetting and shocking and terrifying. And yeah, I mean, I just, as far as I know, there was nothing of the kind.